Greetings and salutations, Antarcticans, and Tititizai Wolfotech, and here we go with another little fun unboxing and review of the set. I typically do not like doing reviews in junction with unboxings, and I typically do not like to review books or modules I have not ran multiple times, because it is actually impossible to effectively review a book or adventure without having run it multiple times, as characteristics within the adventure are not as entirely as obvious, positive or negative, until you ran it a bunch of times. If people do reviews for stuff that they do not run or play, I highly advise do not run, play, or use. I would highly advise probably stop watching those channels, because they're probably filling you with bad information. This is the dice out of the top of the set. The D20s are actually larger than typical. If you were to compare to the Avernus set, you notice that the dice are slightly bigger. This is yet again the Explorer Forgotten Realms Laeral Silverhand's Explorer's Kit. So you happen to have this nice little dice set. This is used for handing to a new player that doesn't have any dice. And then in the box, it's actually two boxes, a top and a bottom. Little nice note from Laeral Silverhand. It's a pretty box. It doubles as two trays. So you have a new group and you want people to roll dice into trays. You can hand out the two trays. They can roll dice in them. They're both felt bottomed, so they roll nicely. These are bigger dice. These are easier. They're numbered, so they're easy to read out. The 2D20s are extra large, as I said before, so they really stick out. And then in the box, I've actually opened this up a few times before and put the map in the wrong spot. That is the normal backing card. It has a letter from Laeral Silverhand to you. We actually have a card of Laeral Silverhand. This is actually a handy-dandy box, by the way, if you're running adventures in the Forgotten Realms, as it has information on the back about very important characters of the world of the Forgotten Realms, particularly the Sword Coast. If you don't want to be the person that has to go out and buy the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide book, this will be a okay substitution for that book. You have various important groups or organizations with nice artwork and information on the back. The Zentarum, Cults of the Dead 3, Durnan. I'm not going to show you the back of every card. Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, Hallister Blackcloak. This is also a very good set, and if you want to run any of the Waterdeep modules, because it has information in it for characters from those modules. Lord Galt November. I swear they just literally turned his used the Neverember, changed November to Neverember for him. Dritz de Uden, I'm not going to pronounce her name. As I said, all major characters from those two Waterdeep modules. And then you got cities. You got Baldur's Gate. Nice little bit of artwork on the front. On the back, even another piece. The same exact image on both front and back. And then they also have Candlekeep, Neverwinter, Port Nezuru, Waterdeep, Icewind Dale, and a handy dandy map for all your adventuring needs that has Waterdeep on front and the Sword Coast on the back. Yet again, as I said before, this set is primarily focused around Waterdeep. I would love a Neverwinter set, because I'm actually going to be running an adventure soon, and that is going to be the starting town, and I would really want Neverwinter to be fleshed out more. So, thank you very much for that little fun spot. I do say that compared to this set, this one is actually a bit better overall as a set to get. You have nicer dice. They're much larger. Ooh, guy. It's like, how do I put these back together again? I'll put the 44s up there. And then I got the D12. And I figure out, oh, that's the D10 spot? Ooh. Has to be the... There, I got it. I got it, dog. And there's the set. I probably could have paused that video right there and been better off for it. It all puts into a nice little box. I would place this one probably around like a 3.75 or a 3.75, maybe a 4 for if you're running Forgotten Realms and you're hanging out in Waterdeep. This is a handy dandy little set to have, particularly with new players, as you have 2 trays and a set of dice is to loan to a player. So there you go. If you have older resources of information, this probably deteriorates at a slower rate of value than the previous one. It probably falls to like a 3 at best, at worst. Unless you have tons and tons of dice, in which case then you don't really care or if you need the extra trays or extra dice for your players. So that's the asterisk with all these sets. You got a lot of extra dice, you got a lot of extra trays floating around. The value drops a bit, but it's still fairly high compared to the other ones or some of the ones. So thank you very much for watching. Have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful week. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it and comment and subscribe. If you dislike it, please leave a comment and hit a dislike. And see you next time.